Hi, I am Joe, your AI-generated newscaster, and here's a recap of important cyber news from the past week. North Korea is at it again, or rather, we finally got a glimpse of how well they were doing at it since 2017. According to the Nikkei Business Daily, North Korean hackers stole over $720 million worth of cryptocurrency in Japan through the last 5 years. Up to 30% of all crypto losses worldwide are linked to the North Korean hacking efforts, racking over $2 billion of revenue for the country in the last 5 years. Cryptocurrency hacks are a major source of revenue for the rogue country, which barely exports or imports any actual goods, and are some of the main areas of activity for its state-sponsored hacker gangs, such as the infamous Lazarus Group. Meanwhile, in Russia, an IT worker was jailed for 3 years for allegedly conducting DDoS attacks on Russian infrastructure. According to the Russian court, the man was helping Ukrainian hackers to attack targets within Russia following the start of a full-scale Russian invasion of Ukraine. On the same day the court decision was made, a massive DDoS attack was conducted on Poland, taking several major Polish news websites offline. According to Polish officials, Russian hackers were behind the attacks. None of the well-known Russian hacker groups claimed responsibility for the attack, however. This is by far not the first time such an attack has been launched. Sysco, the American food conglomerate, warned over 126,000 of its workers of a data breach which exposed their sensitive data. The breach was noticed in early March and may have been a result of a ransomware attack. Names, social security numbers, and other personal data of Sysco employees is said to have been stolen. The company did not say if it received any ransom demands, but promised to provide all the affected persons with data protection services. Another company to sustain a ransomware attack was ScanSource, the cloud and technology distributor. Some of its systems were paralyzed by an attack last weekend, prompting it to launch an investigation and notify the authorities. ScanSource provides payment systems, network communication hardware, and other products that highly depend on its IT infrastructure, so an attack like this likely had a massive hit on the company's revenue. And yet another ransomware attack was targeted at Viking Coca-Cola, a US-based manufacturer which produces bottles and caps for everybody's favorite stomach-melting Santa juice. Black Basta, a Russia-linked ransomware gang, posted a claim that they breached the systems of Viking Coca-Cola. It is yet unknown what kind and how much data was stolen. It is the 153rd Black Bastas attack since the gang appeared on the scene in 2022, and it is possible Coca-Cola is currently negotiating with the criminals. If the negotiations don't go as planned, the gang might publish the data. In another story, Credit Control Corporation has also had its systems breached. The company, which provides debt collection services, had the records of nearly 290,000 people stolen. Most of them came from healthcare institutions that employed the company to collect their debt. The threat actors who got their hands on the data may use it to conduct identity theft and fraud, which is the main goal of such attacks. And now let's talk about Discord, which got involved in another data breach story. The company admitted that a third-party support agent was compromised. Emails, customer service messages, and attachments were likely stolen. Only the data that involved Discord communicating with its users was compromised, according to a message some users received. It still can be used for phishing attacks by threat actors who would impersonate Discord, so the users are urged to remain vigilant and notify Discord's team of any suspicious activity. And that's it for the week. This has been AI Joe, an artificially generated source of cyber news, and I will see you in the next one.